Hi everyone, I'm Kaylee from the Sensible Nutrition Program. This month on Facebook, we're focusing on pasta. Pasta is one of the go-tos for making fast dinners happen. Add a little sauce, some protein, maybe some veggies, and you have a meal. Pasta is also a great base for things like casseroles and skillet meals, and a really nice addition to things like soups and stews. Pasta is part of the grains group on MyPlate, and MyPlate recommends that we make half of our grains whole grains. One way to do that with pasta is to choose something like a whole wheat pasta, which I have right here with me. But how do you know if what you're picking is really a whole grain or if it's not quite a whole grain? Well, there's a couple easy ways to do that using the nutrition fact label and the ingredient list. On the nutrition fact label, you're going to use a quick math formula to figure it out. You'll use total carbohydrates and fiber. So let's check it out. To do that, we're going to look at total carbohydrates and fiber. In this box, our total carbohydrates is 42 grams. So we're going to put 42 here and divide it by 10, which is going to give us 4.2. Then we're going to look at fiber. Our fiber is 2 grams. So if we put 4.2 here and we put 2 here, we see that total carbohydrates over 10 is greater than fiber, which means it's probably not a whole grain. But let's check out this box and see if it is. So total carbohydrates in this box is 41. Divided by 10 gives us 4.1. Fiber is 5 grams. Look at those whole grains. So if we put 4.1 here for the total carbs over 10, and we put our 5 here for fiber, we see that our fiber is more than our total carbohydrates over 10, which means it's a whole grain choice. Sometimes though, when we're in the store, we get in a rush and we can't quite remember that formula. So one other easy way to check is to look at the ingredient list. On the ingredient list, you want to look for the word whole wheat, whole grain, and that's likely a good indication that what you have is a whole grain product. If it doesn't include the word whole, then it's likely not a whole grain product. If the first ingredient in your grain product says whole wheat, whole grain, it most likely is a whole grain product. But using that formula for the nutrition fact label is a really easy way to check, just to make sure that what you're buying is a whole grain and helps you make half your plate whole grains.